Yes, it's all YouTube, and welcome back to the channel finally with some more Gran Turismo 7. Now guys, this is the Silvia Case Type S S14 from 1994. It's a new JDM car that's in Gran Turismo 7 from update 1.22 if I'm correct. Now, you know, here at Shift Club we love JDM cars, so what a great way to start back at the channel with some more Gran Turismo 7 content than this beautiful Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14. So guys, this is me buying it, building it cosmetically, building it performance wise, and then tuning it and then taking it straight out. So I'm kind of like, to be honest, it's kind of second nature now to me, just tuning cars in Gran Turismo 7. So I didn't have to test this tune out. Like, I can just tune the car and then go and drive it and it's perfect. So this is how to tune the Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14 from 1994 in Gran Turismo 7. This is how to fully tune, fully upgrade and fully build the Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14 from 1994 in Gran Turismo 7. So guys, if you're enjoying the videos, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think to the video, what you think to the new JDM car in Gran Turismo 7. Also, what more can Gran Turismo 7 add for content, guys? We need more JDM cars, which is just a must. So for this build, guys, and the tune, if you follow the build here, because this is all your aerodynamics, and then you follow the full build performance for all your performance upgrades, and then you follow the full tune, this will be the perfect Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14 from 1994 in Gran Turismo 7. So stay tuned as well, guys. We've got a follow-up video for the Flying Pikachu Pokemon Sword and Shield event giveaway. That'll be running from 6 o'clock today all the way up to November when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet release. So again, guys, stay tuned for some exciting Pokemon content coming in November. We're going to do little bits and bats here for Pokemon Sword and Shield up until then, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the giveaway video for Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's all the updates on how you can obtain yourself a Flying Pikachu from a Pokemon Center event in Japan. So guys, yeah, so this S14 is a really good build. Now, with a lot of the cars in Gran Turismo 7, some of them are quite soggy, like some of them aren't really worth building. They're all pretty much sort of similar. I know that might sound a bit strange, but when it comes to performance, when it comes to your PP class and what you can actually get out of the car for the price of the performance upgrades, usually most of the cars aren't really worth it, guys. But with this Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14, it's just beautiful. If you haven't already seen the Forza Horizon 5 video on the Lincoln Co. or 3 Plus, go check that out. That's on the channel. That's a drag build. Stay tuned for some more Forza Horizon 5 content. Now guys, what I do when I'm building and tuning cars in Gran Turismo 7 is I tend to go for an alloy that I can get the smallest possible rim size out. So I usually put 15s on. I'll make the wheels as wide as possible in every setting, but when it comes on the actual rim diameter, I'm literally going to make them as small as possible, and I do like 15-inch alloys, and that's just literally because I like to deck the suspension as low as possible, front and back. But and when we get into the tune, guys, you'll see what I mean by that. It just kind of cancels out any sort of bottoming, any sort of clipping that you might have on the actual alloys when turning, or actually any body roll that you might have. But the tune itself will eliminate all the body roll. Always, I tend to go for racing mediums as always, rule of thumb. If you want a little bit more grip, it's going to put the PP class up a little bit more, but obviously go for racing softs. Yeah, so this is how I fully build the Silvia Case Type S for the most perfect Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14 in Gran Turismo 7. So if you want to know how to fully build it and fully tune the Nissan Silvia K's Type S S14, this is a video for you guys. If you've got any questions regarding this build, or any questions regarding the tune, or any questions at all regarding Gran Turismo 7 or Forza Horizon 5, if it's Gran Turismo 7, drop it on a GT7 video. If it's for Forza Horizon 5, drop it on an FH5 video. I do respond back to all the comments once I've seen them. If I don't respond back to you straight away, I will as soon as I can, so just bear with me if there's any questions that you're passing over to me. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon to get notifications on all the new videos as soon as I hit the channel. Now with this, guys, I want to put a high RPM turbo on this. I want to see just how quick, just what sort of a monster we can make this S14, and I really do hope that Gran Turismo 7 do actually put some more JDM cars actually in the game. I know I keep hoping and wishing that I'll look at one of the updates in a couple of months and it'll just be some really cool JDM cars from Gran Turismo 6 that I've just wanted on a wish list for Gran Turismo 7. I do hope that they'll keep going with the car list. I do hope we'll get more road cars. I'm not really interested that much in different skin versions of existing cars in the game. It seems to be a habit now with developers. FH5 are pretty bad for it, GT7 are pretty bad for it as well. I'm not slating the developers at all, but if you've got like 5 BRZs or something like that, give us something different. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if you've watched my other tutorial videos on how to build and tune cars in Gran Turismo 7, you'll pretty know the flow of the way I build stuff. When it comes to like stroke up and things like that, we really don't want to decrease or lower the maximum RPM range of the actual build. We want the, I do like VTEC engine that pulls up to like 8,000 and 9,000. So it's like all the Japanese cars, I will try and keep that high RPM range, just because that's I prefer how my builds are, to be honest. When you put the anti-lag on this, make sure you put it on strong. If you're putting it on the car, don't bother putting it on weak. I don't even know why there's a weak setting. So just put that on. We are going to be putting nitrous on the car just because I want to fully build this car, but we will not be using nitrous in any of the test races. So we're going to be going into a test race on the Nürburgring. We're going to be doing an arcade race on the professional difficulty on that, see how it performs. And then there's another short, I think is it Tsuzuka or Suzuka? Yeah, guys, I'm really busy at the moment, so that's at the end as well, so that's a shorter track. So if you see how the car sits on its like stance with the 15-inch alloys, I thought I'd show you in this window, just because it's a little bit easier to get like an overall understanding of like the way I set up the footwork, so the way I set up the wheels, the way I set up the suspension, the way I set up the LSD. So if you want to be able to fully tune the Nissan Silvia K's Type S S14 in Gran Turismo 7, this is the tutorial video for you. So these are my default suspension settings that this is what I'll go for. I'll buy a car and this is me live tuning this as well, guys. So what you're witnessing now is me actually tuning the car live. We've bought it aesthetically, visually, we've put everything on that we need, performance upgrades, we've done all that, we've put everything on that I want for this build. I'm going to try and get it to a PP 700. It should be achievable. I've not built a car in Gran Turismo 7 for a couple of months, guys, so I'm quite excited about this. If there's any cars, I have loads of engine swaps, so if there's any cars that you want to see built in Gran Turismo 7, drop that down in the comment section below and I'll build that car for you, make it into a video and put it on the channel. If any videos you want to see on Forza Horizon 5, again, drop that on an FH5 video in the comment section and I'll make a build on the car you've requested and I'll throw that up on the channel. So with the gear ratios, we're going to extend first gear and then we are going to extend fifth. We're going to extend fourth slightly, we're going to extend third slightly, but we're going to leave second gear. And in the test drive races, you'll see why. So with the anti-lag system being on strong, we've got the high RPM turbo on. With the way I'm setting up the fully customizable LSD and also the downforce on the car, we're going to get the car peaking at maximum boost. So we're not going to be spooling up, we're not going to be out of boost, because you can, even with the anti-lag system on and on strong, you can still drop out of boost if your gear ratios are too long. So I want this car to be really punchy. I want it to accelerate really quick and just basically be able to pull out of the corner quicker than anything else that I'm on the track with. So that's why I'm setting up the car with the gear ratios for first and second and final drive the way I have. So again guys, I know this is going to be quite a long video. It's 11 minutes and I usually don't put a voiceover commentary on a video that's over 11 minutes long, but because we haven't done one for so long on Gran Turismo 7, I just thought it was needed. And the S14 is such a fantastic car, and this build and this full tune is a perfect build and tune for handling, for fast lap times, for grip, for overall control, and the best possible value as well. Because again guys, the parts and upgrade cars in Gran Turismo 7 are really expensive, so you really want to be able to pick a car that you're going to enjoy, and then you're going to be able to want to get the best out of the performance for the value it's costing you to own in your garage. Yeah, that's about it really guys. So that's the full tune. I'm going to quickly go off, do a little paint wrap, make it look nice, and we'll be back in like 3, 2, oh look, that's how quick we were guys. We were quicker than my 3, 2, 1 click. So how's that? So we've just gone with this really simple wrap on this, but I really like it, and the exhaust on this is massive. So remember, when you're building this car, stick with the wheel and suspension setup, stick with the differential setup, stick with the aerodynamic setup in the tune. If you do want to go and edit the gear ratios, by all means edit the gear ratios, but I've set the gear ratios up for a short distance track. I probably would make second gear slightly longer for the Nürburgring. You'll probably see why when we go around, but I'm going to keep first and second on this and call this the perfect tune setup build for the Nissan Silvia Case Type S S14 from 1994 in Gran Turismo 7. So if you want to know how to fully build, fully tune the Silvia Case Type S S14 from 1994 in Gran Turismo 7, this is your video. Without much further ado guys, I'm going to leave you with the Nürburgring and then the shorter track afterwards, the Suzuka. So smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think to the video. Excuse me because I'm a little bit full of cold if you can't tell. Stay tuned for more Forza Horizon 5. Stay tuned for more Gran Turismo 7. Stay tuned for some Pokemon Sword and Shield. The live update giveaway video details coming shortly. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to the bell notification icon. Until next time guys, happy racing, stay safe, peace.